All right, everybody. It's the first day to take the artifact yak out in quite some time. Pretty excited about it. We've had a lot of rain the last few weeks. Some pretty significant flooding around our general area. And the river's way up. It's been up for a while. So we'll see what we can find today. I'm going to try to get out to the place that I call the Field of Dreams, and we'll see if it's not completely underwater. It may be that everything's underwater today and we just have a kayaking adventure. But either way, it's supposed to be a really nice day. Kind of warm and muggy, but I don't mind that. All right. So I actually decided not to go to the Field of Dreams quite yet. I went upstream and I got stuck in one spot, and I stood up out of the boat, so I thought I was in the shallow. Stood up to drag the boat, and when I stepped out, I was in like 4 feet of water on that side. Luckily, I had 1 foot in the boat still, but I managed to fill one boot full of water within 3 minutes of being here. So we're off to a good start, and yeah, you bet. I'm gonna check out a couple banks up here, and then we'll go down that way to the Field of Dreams. All right, this first little beach that I've landed on, usually a pretty small area, especially when the water's up like it is. I've never found any significant artifacts on it ever. And I still haven't, so don't get your hopes up. But it always produces some fossils like this. One of these guys. That's pretty cool. I found a couple flakes out here or so, but never found anything significant besides some fossils. But I'll always stop by for some fossils. Okay. This little beach is done. Only took me about probably 15 minutes. We're gonna head just a little further upstream to take a few peeks at another spot, and then we'll head downstream. I think I might have an artifact, or not an artifact, a fossil. Yeah. That might be one of those, I forget what they're called. Maybe one of those squid, tops to a squid's head. I found one before, but I found just the core of it. I can't remember what the outside looks like. That might be from a squid, ancient squid. I forgot what they're called. I'll put a note up on the screen down here if I'm right or wrong about that. On this little patch right up here, one time, almost before dark, and actually this is on video, I forget which video it is, I'll try to post a link in the description below. I found right up in here a what I think is a greenbrier, which I think is a type of Dalton. I don't know any of this stuff. I just like arrowheads. But anyway, I found a really cool arrowhead right about here. So I always check this pile to see if there's more. I'm not seeing anything, but let me know if you guys see anything that I missed. All right, I think I'm gonna finally head downstream to the Field of Dreams, because it's just too muddy up here. About 20-30 minute drive from here, a 9-foot alligator was found in one of our lakes, which to many of you down south, no big deal. But I don't know if you know this or not, but alligators in Oklahoma aren't really a thing. I don't really mind, actually. I was born in New Orleans. Alligators don't scare me. I'm just kidding, they do. All right. Our river looks like a real river today. Usually our river looks like a dry creek bed.
The Field of Dreams.
Alright, I was worried I wasted too much time upstream and that there was already going to be a bunch of people out here. There's nobody out here. I think everybody thinks the rivers are still too flooded. So there's the potential for a really good day out here. I'm finding a bison skull today. I'm telling you right now, we're walking out of here with a bison skull. First one. There's gonna be one out here. I've heard from several people this is the place to find them. One of the places to find them. And this place hasn't been washed like this since the floods of 2019. So, hasn't been flooded as bad as it was in 2019, not nearly. But, nonetheless, we're finding a bison skull today. I've had a lot of caffeine. This is a real shame right here. That would have been a nice embossed medicine bottle. It's all melted. It's been in a burn pile probably that melted it. Something SS Co. Illinois probably. I just pulled this joker out of the water. That sure looks good when you see that in the water. Get out of here, you joker. What's this? I can already tell it's nothing. Piece of chert. This is a big bone of some sort I've not seen before. I assume some kind of shoulder or pelvis or something. Looks like a socket. I'm telling you, we're gonna find a bison skull today. It's gonna happen. Nice little flake there. Flake tool, maybe. That is a monster tooth. Ah, that's a big one. It's a good tooth find. This one's winning the skull of a bison, probably. A little perfume bottle. I think I found this one out here before. I set it back down. We'll do it again. I spy with my little eye something crinoid-like down that little hole. It looks like it might be a really good one. I guess it is a really good one. Boy, that's... Drop it and break it. Oh, look how nicely defined the lines are on it. What a great example. Cool. Hey, this is crazy. I bet it's only been 45 seconds since that last crinoid. I walked a few steps and look at that one. Oh, wow. That's another really good one. I like it when they're flattened out like that. I don't know if some of them were just flat or if they get smashed down and then preserved like that, but I think they get smashed. But that's so cool. I almost walked right past this one. I can't believe this. You've got to be kidding me. But I bet it was only 3 minutes since the last crinoid, and I have just spotted another one right there. These are all pretty sizable too. Wow. Wow, these are all really good ones too. They're not worn down that much. They're cleanly broken and the lines are really defined. You can see all the little stem marks on them. What a day. What a day. I can't believe it. I guess this is just because there's been so much torn off the top and everything's been moved around, but I'm just finding fossils like crazy. Here's another crinoid piece, and it's just a disc. So I'm gonna look at it and let's see if I think it's actually a bead or not. Because I think, it's my opinion that some of these were used as beads. Some of them almost have a polish or grind look to them, which could easily be the river. To me, like this side back here, that looks like it's been ground and flattened out. This side's a little bit more convex, but it's really smooth and almost polished all the way around. I think that's a bead. And oh my gosh, I just spotted another crinoid. You've got to be kidding me. Ow! Look at that! Look at that! You know, what a great day. Okay. See how you can really see the lines on that one? On the sides? You can't see that on this. I think that's been polished and ground. This has probably been rolling around in the river just as long as that one, but it's still got all of its little spokes on either side. I think that's a bead. That's my story and I'm sticking to it. All right, guys, it's been a while since I've got to get out the tripod, but it's out, and you know what that means. Probably something really cool. Haven't touched it, of course. Just put the tripod on it. It's been a while since I've gotten a full arrowhead, but I think this is gonna be it. Oh, maybe broken. Maybe not an arrowhead. Oh my gosh, it's long. Maybe a little lanceolate. Oh wow. Yes. Some kind of lanceolate type point, I guess, or two-sided. Wow. Oh boy, finally. Looks like it's all there. It's worked more narrow down at the bottom here. I don't know what that means. Pretty chunky. I had 2 or 3 of this style before. Sorry, I'm kind of shaking. It's been a while. Woo! Look at that. It's not the prettiest, but it's a real deal thing. I don't know what this is, but it looks kind of cool. Ooh, that looks cool too. It's a joker. Get out of here, joker. I don't know. I'll leave it for now and regret it later. All right, things kind of slowed down for a little bit here. Been a while since I turned the camera on, but I think it's either a piece of trash or a monster crinoid. I think it's a crinoid. Oh, yes. Look at that. Wow. Let's go clean that off in the Wawa. Wow. That one's got some wear and tear on it, but that's a chunk. Probably my third biggest one ever. Woo! I just walked up on, looks to be a really nice looking flake here. Flake or flake tool. That could have been a point it made off a flake at one time. I'm not sure, but I'm quite chuffed with that. This is my best crinoid day ever. What can I say? What can I say? I haven't had a day like this since I was a kid with crinoids. My old church, the field next to it was loaded with them. I mean, we'd find them by the hundreds, and I'm not even kidding. I don't know what I did with all of mine. I must have given them away or lost them at some point, but we would pick them up so much that we just stopped picking them up. They weren't fun anymore. But yeah, they're fun to me again now. Okay guys, I've got something here. This could be just a total fake out, might just be a flake, but it looks really good. It's looks like it's partially buried, but I'll tell you what I'm hoping. I'm hoping that this might actually be like a Madison, if it's a point at all. I don't even know if we have Madisons in my area, but I really want to find one, and this is looking good. Let's find out together. I don't want my shadow to block this too much. Okay. Ow. Rocks hurt your knees. Oh boy, this is looking good. Probably not a Madison. It's probably something snapped. Oh my gosh, it is. It's a broken tip. Oh. Oh wow, that would have been an absolute smoker. Wow. I bet it would have been pretty big and long too. For some reason, I think I've only ever found one small to medium size arrowhead out here. Everything out here is usually quite large. That would have been a smoker. Oh wow. Glad to have it either way. Look at that. Look at that. Would you look at it? Just look at it. Man. You bet. All right. We're not leaving the field of dreams, but we're just moving to a different part of it. Right now, it's usually one giant, huge area. Huge, really big. If you look at the numbers, frankly, it's absolutely huge out here. That's what they're calling it here. And right now it's divided up into little islands because the water's so high. So we're just gonna go float over to a different section and see how we do over there. All right, the side of Field of Dreams that we have arrived on is the side where I filmed Pooter Mania videos 1 and 2. And this area is, just like everything else out here, has been completely washed and reorganized. So we'll see if we can find some more stuff. All right, I just found some kind of big tool or blade or point or something, but I've got to try to keep this one brief because I'm right next to the water. I don't want the phone to fall in. So let's see what we got here. Sorry for my shadow on this one, guys. Wow. Big old blade or scraper, I guess. I think that's actually all there. Wow. So cool. What do you think about that? I guess there could have been something blown off right there, but it looks like it's worked right there. So, no, I think that's all there. I'm gonna guess a scraper or a blade. Beautiful. Woo! I love it. I got a really cool bivalve of some sort, I guess. That's neat. I like it a lot. Let's get a fossil. Shadows. Horn coral. I'll tell you what, this is about the closest to a bison skull I've ever gotten right here. It's just finding these jaw pieces with some teeth in them sometimes. I have found like a little tiny skull cap a while back when I found that corner tang, but it just crumbled. I think we're gonna find one today, a whole one. See something right there. I don't know if this is a crinoid or a bead from a crinoid or what this is. Oh. Oh yeah. It is from a crinoid. I've never seen one with a hole that big in the middle. It's hard to say with the hole being that big. But I've never seen one with a hole that big, so maybe it got drilled out into a big ring like that. I'm gonna say artifact on that one. Again, I could be totally wrong. That's just what I'm going with. I've got another crinoid. I can pick it up. Wow. I've never found so many in one day at the river. That's awesome. I think I see some kind of fossil. This rock here. Ugh. Yeah, it looks like a maybe some horn coral or crinoid even possibly. I'm not sure on that one. That's pretty cool. I'll keep that. Alright guys, if this is actually an arrowhead, this is the best eyeball I've ever had, because it is, I mean, well, you'll see. I'm just saying, if this turns out to be an actual arrowhead or an artifact at all, this is the best spot I've ever had, because it's barely showing. You guys can see, but I think that's something right there. gosh. I think it's something. Oh boy, it's something. Oh boy, it's something. Oh boy, is it something. Oh my goodness. I hope that's showing up on. Oh boy. Guys, are you? Oh boy. I think it's broken down here. I don't know. Maybe not. I don't know. Oh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, it's all there! Ah! Oh my gosh, look at that! Oh my gosh! Oh, wow! This may be the best arrowhead I've ever found. Oh my gosh. Look at that. Oh, wow. I cannot believe I saw that. I was really wearing out there, guys. I was wearing out. I was so tired. It's getting really hot out here and I was dragging. And I told myself, last thing that I find, then I'm going home. You know I'm gonna keep looking now. Oh my gosh. Let's go wash this thing off. Let me put the tripod away and everything. Oh my goodness. Oh, it's cleaning up so beautifully. That may be the most amazing arrowhead I've ever found. I've seen these before, but I don't know what they are. Wipe it off a little bit. Wow. Look at the flaking on that. Pretty thin. That material too, it's just, that's the same kind of material G-Man tuna cans Gary was made out of, I think. Absolutely beautiful. That may be a find of a lifetime right there. That's definitely in the top 3 best arrowheads I've ever found. That may be number 1. I can't get over this thing. Killer, smoker, shaker. All right guys, you know what? I told myself I was gonna leave if I found one more artifact. I think I am gonna fulfill that promise to myself. I don't want to get too greedy, and I am very tired, and my camel pack just ran out of water, so it's hot. It's time to go. Thanks everybody for watching. I just sent pictures of that point to my friends that know a lot more about them than I do, and they say that it's an agate basin that I just found, is what they're saying. They're saying it's a pretty nice specimen. My body's tingling. I'm tingling. I'm so excited about that find. It's I believe it's Paleo. I'm over the moon right now. I was walking around for a few more minutes and I'm not even looking at stuff. I'm in a daze. So it's time to go. Thanks for watching. Thank you to the good Lord for a beautiful day out here and that I'm able to be out here. So I do thank the Lord Jesus Christ for that. And it's because of him that I get to be out here and enjoy myself. So anyway, I'm gonna row myself back upstream and get on out of here.
Well, there you have it, folks. It's an agate basin, Paleo period, 10,000 to 11,500 years, somewhere around in that area. I'm blown away. Who knows if I'll ever top that. Thanks for watching, everybody.